Libra, hello, and welcome to your summer 2023 shift reading. We're looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shape shift might look and feel like in the summer season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader. Let me tell you how this works. So, this reading is meant to carry you through the entire summer season. So you'll watch it at the beginning of the season around the summer solstice when the shift readings drop to see what this season might bring for you. And then you'll watch it again at the midpoint of the season. Let's say you set a reminder for like the first week of August, because you'll be able to bring some lived experience to the reading, and it will likely sound very different for you when you've already lived through half of the season. And then at the end of the season, you'll watch it one final time to look back in hindsight and see how you've shifted from the beginning of the season until the end. So, if you're into this kind of shift investigation with tarot and astrology, and you want to do that in a community of people who are doing it with you, you can join the shifting space. The link is in the description box below. You get access to all the readings for all the zodiac signs, and we will investigate these shifts together throughout the season. Okay, Libra, I am joined this summer by the beautiful, yes, the Oracle deck made by Cara Pernetta, one of our very own Shifting Space members. It's a gorgeous collage deck, and it is speaking so creatively this season. So let's get into it. What is the summer shift for Libra? Okay, this is weird. This is the second candle I've lit for you. They keep going out. So I'm gonna try a little relight. Keep the candle burning, Libra. Okay. What is the summer shift for Libra? Nice. Taurus got that card. Let's see what else. Interesting. Cancer got that card. Ooh, is that the one? Okay, that's the one. Ooh, Venus. Yes. I was really half expecting Venus to come into your reading because Venus is, Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is in Leo going retrograde for the entire summer. So this Venus retrograde is a huge summer theme. And being your ruler, I expected her to speak in your reading, and here she is. So let's take a look at this together. So on the left, we have this cup spilling out strawberries and rose petals over top of these beautiful like blue linen fabrics and cloths. So there's like a spilling out sensation that we get with this card. And then in the middle, there's a total tone shift, and we get this farmers in the field, like picking, harvesting, pruning their plants. It's a very Seven of Pentacles vibe for those of you who follow tarot, with this sense of like going through the entire process of planting seeds, nurturing their growth, and waiting and waiting and waiting until the right time for harvest. And then we see on the bottom half of that collage, people sitting around a table ready to reap the benefits, ready to eat the harvest. And then the third card here, the shape you're shifting into, we have a vibe that's really similar to that first card. We've got, again, sort of like a tumbling down of roses. They're like framing this very Venusian porcelain bust of like a young maiden figure. And there's all of these like maiden figures all over the card. And actually the background, I think, is a trash can lid, which is hilarious, but it's appearing to me like one of the coins on the middle card. So this final card kind of integrates the themes of the first and second card into all of it. And Libra, it's just feeling like harvest completely, like everything, all of this abundance, like this Venusian enjoyment just pouring out. Because the thing about Venus is she wants you to enjoy yourself, you know, like that's like her whole thing is pleasure and enjoyment and feeling the rewards of that, you know. And so we do see labor in the center cards. This is the hard work and the time and the effort and the patience and the energy that has gone into something. And on either side, we're just seeing like the emptying out of that, some sort of fruition, some sort of culmination. It feels really similar to the Cancer reading, which featured this center card really strongly of the farmer at work, and it was called something like ripe for the picking. But this feels more like, you know, the Cancer reading felt more like an almost, like we're almost there, we're almost ready to enjoy. This feels like it's all just coming, pouring out, it's all here, you know. The first card was in the Taurus reading, and that reading is called Spill the Beans, because it really just felt like, bleh, you know, like something's coming out. I don't know, maybe there's this sensation, Libra, of like you've really put in the time and effort with something over the long term, and maybe over the summer you're kind of experiencing this like rush of all of the effort that you've put in, and it feels to me like it's coming out all at once, you know, sort of like the Cancer reading and Taurus reading combined. Maybe you want to watch those readings. They might be something important for you because they're carrying over similar themes. It's coming out all at once for you though, Libra. It's like, you know, putting in the time, putting in the effort, waiting, and then all of a sudden it's just like, blah, everything is popping, everything's blooming. There's so much harvest. It's all coming at you all at once, which is really great. It might also be like really overwhelming, and yeah, there's questions in these cards about like work versus pleasure and the relationship between the efforts you put in and then like what you get to enjoy out of that. It's so Libran to me because, you know, Saturn loves being in Libra, and for me this is such a Saturnian energy of like hard work and like effort and really just like diligently working at something over and over time, and having the patience to really wait for the reward of that, which then of course is Venus. And so you have these like, I don't know, just like the planet's relationship with Venus, that sign, your sign, is really showing up in these cards for me of like, I'm not afraid of the hard work, you know, and I'm not afraid to put in the time and the effort and the energy. And also when the time is right, I'm not afraid to like soak up that enjoyment and really take pleasure in everything I've done. This is really, really positive, it feels to me, Libra. I'm wondering about, again, like this it feels like maybe the rest of this reading is going to kind of dig into the relationship between work and enjoyment, and like the results of hard work, and kind of how you get there and how you conceive of that, and also how you actually live through it and experience it. But that's just a hunch. Before I leave you on this part of the reading, let's get you a notes to self. These are just some cards that I've made myself over the years. Okay, let's see, Libra. A note to self for Libra here in the summer season. Oh my gosh, this card has come out 3 times for you. I saw it when I just grabbed the deck. When I was shuffling before I even turned the camera on, this fell out, and now here it is. Grow out of these games. Which at this point in the reading, we're early on in clarifying, it feels kind of cryptic to me, you know, like, wait, what games? That feels like it's out of left field. Interesting. No need to push on the bottom of the deck, which feels like that Seven of Pentacles energy of like you have to wait, you know? Things take time to grow, and it takes time to reach this level of abundance where there's just like so much, to the point almost of excess. So now I'm just like wondering about themes of security and like pushing for some sort of beautiful, overflowing, like incredible end result. And there's a little bit of Saturn energy coming in here and being like, hey, you can't really push for that, you know, and you don't need to. You can enjoy like little bits of the fruits that you get along the way. Because now I'm looking at the difference in the shape shift between this, and there's only like a little bit coming out of this cup. Whereas here it's like this giant cascade of roses, which of course takes time to really put into that. And here we're only getting like a little bit of roses. Yeah. And also I'm noticing like there's all of these clothes in the background of this first card without any bodies. And then and there's this like halo theme. And then here the halo is there, and then there's a bunch of bodies without clothes, but like full abundance. So what is that shift? All dressing, no body behind it. And then shifting into like no outward dressings, but like full bodied. Okay, we're starting to get into something here, and it's asking you to like, I think, really fill in the gaps of something, you know, like you can't just sort of like dress it up and take it out and have it be a fully lived in thing. You have to actually like fill out those clothes, you know, like grow into them, which of course takes like time, energy, and investment. Wasn't your spring reading called Investing? Okay, Libra, we're continuing a story. I get it. Now we got to get into it more. I have this picture card game called We See. It's just like more images. So we're just going to keep going with images. We're going to use that to help clarify. So if this is resonating for you so far and you want to get into this more, again, the link is in the description box below to watch the full reading with us in the shifting space. I hope I see you there.